Hi Flosstube, my name is Cynthia. I am the Intuitive Stitcher, and it's been a while since my last Flosstube. I did do quite a bit of stitching, and then to prepare is always quite a task for me. But my last Flosstube was on July the 16th. This is Flosstube number 8, and it is August the 8th. So I will upload this probably tomorrow because I leave on Wednesday to go visit my daughter in South Carolina. I'm going to save all the personal things for the very end. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I want to thank my subscribers. And for newcomers, welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy what you see. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email that will be in the description box, or ask your question in the comment section. So I'm going to start off with whips because I have quite a few. So I have them in order on my table over here, and I'm not taking them out of the hoop. Some of them are in hoops, some are not. It's just easier for me. They're all unzipped, so I won't be making that kind of noise. So my first whip is The Moon is Full by Erica Michaels. What's that? And this is it. I did finish the word Halloween. And if you can see, this is on a metallic thread, which I really do like working with. It makes things exciting and not so boring sometimes. So I'm really happy that I got the word Halloween finished. And this is, like I said, Erica Michaels. It's done on Zweigart, the silver white. So it's white Ada with silver running through it, and it is 14 count. So that maybe that might be done by Halloween, because I like working on it. So I do work on it as often as I can, but I do like to go in rotation. And Lori from Once Upon a Stitch had mentioned one time that she works 2 days in a row on a project. So I was doing that and actually accomplishing quite a bit. So I'm in a different spot in my living room, and there's a light there, and I hope it doesn't bother anybody's eyes. And I turned my air conditioner off because it's a wall unit and it's really loud. So, and it is very warm. It's in the 90s here, Northeast Pennsylvania. So, but it's quiet. The next piece I have is called Spring Doxology. I have shown this before. This is Rabbit Valley Studio. Spring Doxology. And as I mentioned before, the church hymns are very important to me because I sang on the choir. My dad sang on the choir. So there's a lot of memories there with singing hymns and with my dad on the choir. So this is Spring Doxology. And if you remember last time, the word from, I'm using 2 threads. And on the word from, I did not use 2 threads. I had only used 1 thread, and you could really tell. So let me get my paper behind this so you can see it better. There. So I have praise God from whom all blessings flow is finished. The 2 birds, the heart in the middle, the flower, and I have to do the other flower on the other side. And let me pull up the pattern again to see what else I need to do. Oh, the bunnies. There's 2 bunnies. So this is almost finished. So I'm happy about that. It's pretty. I don't know how I'm going to frame it. I usually have my things framed. So I'm not sure. The two threads that I'm using for this is DMC, and I just put two threads together. I used 3041 and 3042, and I'm using Charles Craft Linen 28 count. So, put everything back where it belongs, because I'll probably be taking this on my trip to see my daughter. I'm going to do a floss tube from her house because I had done my first floss tube at her house when I was visiting, and I'm going to do another one to show you my progress. I'm going to be there for a week and a half. That's the plan. And then, of course, we'll see what happens with the airline. If I'm stuck somewhere, and I'd be stuck in Charlotte on my way down, but I like Charlotte Airport, and if I'm stuck there, I'm stuck there. You know, I can always rent a car and do the 4-hour drive, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Putting it out there that everything is fine, and I get where I need to go. So, but I'm a very patient person, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now, the next piece I was working on is, I have thread hanging, so put that to the back. Oh, I didn't show you the back of my projects. I usually show you the backs. I will show you the back of this one. Okay, this is the next one I worked on. It is Kitty and Me Designs by Pamela Kellogg, Cats and Hearts, and I'm working on September. Using all the called for DMC. I'm a DMC girl. The border was in brown, and I'm not crazy about the color brown, so I debated on what color I wanted to use. So I like the color purple, so I'm doing the border in purple. I don't know if you can see on the chart, it's in brown. So I'm switching it to purple, and I'll show you. So that's it. I think that's right. Hold on. It goes up like that. The cat's like on his feet. So that's it. I'm using DMC, and except for the cat, I'm using Anchor. So there's my purple. There's a piece of hair here. Sorry, guys. So I'm using purple, and I got this finished. It goes all the way over, and I started doing this right here, and the green and the purple. So I like that. I'm happy with that. So I might take that with me too. And here's the back. There's a thread hanging there, so I apologize. I'm not happy with the back, but no one will see it, so I'm okay with it. So that's Cats and Hearts by Pamela Kellogg, Kitty and Me Designs. So like I said, I might take that with me. And this is the purple that I'm using, 333. It looks blue, but it's purple. It's DMC. So I did work on that. I worked on this freebie pattern. It is Elizabeth Bennet of Jane Austen. It was a freebie by Twin Peak Primitives. This, I'm using the black Anchor thread. So I didn't get very far on this. Sorry, I was stuck. I didn't get very far on this, but it's all black. There we go. It'll be pretty. Elizabeth Bennet of Jane Austen, and it was a freebie. by Twin Peak Primitives. So I like that one. And when I saw it was a freebie, I knew I wanted it. I had done on my first floss tube, I'd done another black piece like this with a mother and a daughter, a little girl, and my daughter wanted that one, so she has that at her home. But I did show that in my first floss tube. So this is where I am. I'm just at the top of her head. There we go. So I'm just at the top. So quite a ways to go. So I did a little bit on that. I hope I don't seem off today, but I wasn't feeling well today, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's something I ate or if it's... Lately I've been getting like nervous or anxiety, and I never had anxiety before, but I guess it goes with age when you get older. I don't know, but it was either something I ate. I have been eating a lot of cheese, and I'm not supposed to eat cheese. I hope I'm looking in the camera. I keep looking to the right, and I'm supposed to look to the left, so I apologize. I like to look into the camera when I'm talking to you. So I have to remember that. I think I need to put an arrow or something on paper so I remember to look to the left of my camera and not to the right, because when I talk to you, I want you to see my eyes. The next piece is Gathering Berries, Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty Pursel. Gathering Berries, and there we go. I'm also using 2 colors for this one because I didn't go and buy the variegated. So colors I'm using is DMC 816 and 498. So Lori from Once Upon a Stitch is also doing this one, and she completed hers. And it's really pretty, and she's starting on another piece, gathering, I forget what it's called though. I might do that one too. She's doing it in green, and it's really pretty. So this is how far I got, and there's that spot. I'm hoping that it's covered up by floss, because if it's not, I'll have to figure something out how to get that out of there. So this is where I am. I finished the bird, and down at the bottom I went across, so I got pretty much done there. I'm happy with that. And that was 2 days of stitching. So my 2 days are not 2 full days. It's here and there, it's random, depending on what I have to do, because as I've said before, I do volunteer at an animal shelter. I watch my granddaughters. They're older now, so they really don't need me, but I still like to check on them, you know. They're the animals, they have animals, so, you know, I do like to go help them out with the animals. I mean dogs and cats, and not outdoor animals like a farm. But so I do spend a lot of time over there with them because I'm retired, so, you know, I'll do that. Then they can do what they need to do. And they start school already next week. I can't believe it. I can't. So quick. The summers are so short. I remember we would get out of school in June, middle of June, and we wouldn't have to go back till after Labor Day. And now they got out in the middle of June, and they're already going back, you know, way before Labor Day. So they don't have much of a summer anymore. So yeah, but they like school. They both like school. The next one I was working on is Mason Jar Lineup. And this is a Dimensions kit. So I worked on this for 2 days. that thread through so you don't see thread on this side. I got pretty much done. I love the color. It's like a teal color. And the half there is because some of the stitches aren't full, they're half. So I have to make a note so that I remember. So I got pretty much done in here and on the bottom over here. Well, I shouldn't say pretty much. I'm sure there are other people who, I know there are other people who stitch a lot at one time. I don't. I'm, like I've always said, I'm slow. So, see if I can get, like, that's that. I'm kind of in the middle. And there. Yeah. So, it's pretty. I really like the colors. I like the teal colors. So that's done. This goes with the cat. I gotta remember to put that in with the cat piece. So I don't know what I'm gonna take to South Carolina with me, but I want to take enough so that I can work on a few things. The next piece I worked on was Autumn Alphabet by Willow Hill Samplings. I like their things. And this is done on, oh, the dimensions kit, everything came with it, the floss and the 14 count Ada. The Luminous Fiber Arts, I'm doing 28 count linen. The Elizabeth Bennet of Jane Austen, I'm using 18 count antique white. So this is done on Witch Hilt 32 count. It is purple linen. So I got more of the alphabet done. This is it, Autumn Alphabet. Willow Hill Samplings. I like the purple and the pumpkin. And there was another Laurel from, I think her site is Laurel Mountain Designs, but I'll post it in the description box. She also got this. And the color that's called for Gentle Arts, it's not blue. It's like a green color. And I have that for a giveaway later because I'm gonna, no, I don't have that for a giveaway. I have others that I bought by mistake for a giveaway. But I'm gonna order a blue teal color for the pumpkin because that's why I got the piece. Because I like that teal colored pumpkin. So this is where I am. Got some more of the alphabet done. And let me put paper behind there because of the light. Alphabet. This is a thread that has to be clipped, so that will be gone. Got the moon done. So there's just threads back here. That's what you see hanging. So that's where I am. Pretty. I like the color purple. I don't know that you can see the color purple linen. I don't know if you can tell that it's purple, but, and I got that from 123 Stitch. So, like I said, I have to order from Gentle Art, order from 123 Stitch, the Gentle Art, some type of blue. Oh, I know, I have it written down here, so I wouldn't forget. Laurel from Mountain Laurel Stitches. Instead of Bayberry for the pumpkin, she bought Gentle Art Tropical Ocean, so that's what I'm going to do too. Because she showed the color and it was very pretty. When I ordered from 123 Stitch, the Gentle Art floss, I made a mistake. And I ordered Simply Wool from the Gentle Art, Forest Glade and Bayberry. And I can't use the wool, so those two will be a giveaway. The last whip is Mini Dark Waters. I'm opening these anyway. I've had this sitting here ready to go for a few days, and I thought I really need to do my floss tube because I'm going away. So now you're not going to see a whole lot on this. It's a Heaven and Earth design. By Jessica Allain, Allain. That's the piece. This is a piece for my daughter and granddaughters who live in my town. So this is where I am. This is the gridded Ada. So I got a little bit done, but it goes fast. Those spots that you see, those white spots, is it for a different color? So the color is dark blue. And again, I'm using Ada. And the dark blue color for that I'm using is 823. You probably are not going to be able to see it. But it's blue. It's dark navy. And I do like blue colors. So I'm working on that. I don't know when I'll get that done. It's a mini piece, Mini Dark Water, so we'll see. They like it. I knew they would like it when I showed it to them, so that will be theirs when it's finished. Well, like my embroidery guild friend says, when it grows up. When it grows up. So I don't have finishes this time around because I have so many whips that I was working on. But I do have haul. I went to Michael's because they had 20% off all regular prices. And I wanted to get floss for another Heaven and Earth, my second Heaven and Earth design that I'm doing. So I'm sorry for the noise, but I want to take it out to show you what I'm going to be working on. It's called My Sweet Valentine Heaven and Earth Design. And I had shown this before. I just think that's beautiful. And that one of my friends bought this for me at New Jersey Needle Fest. That was put on by Needleworkers Delight and Silkweaver Fabrics. She bought that for me because she knew I liked it. So I went and I bought the threads. I didn't count. I have no idea how many threads, but there's a lot. And it's funny, when I do buy threads for a big project and I go to Michael's to get my thread because I like to use my coupon, when I pick out the DMCs, you know, I pick them up, I look for the number and I pick them up. I lay them in my shopping cart, on the top part of the shopping cart, like this. So that all the numbers are on top. And then when I go to the checkout counter, they're all the same way. And I will give the cashier, I'll hand them to her like this. I'll lay them down on the table. And she just clicks that little clicker, you know, and she clicks and I keep passing them to her that way. That way she's not like, you know, if they're a mess, they're like looking, okay, where's the barcode? So it was funny. I said, I don't know if this is a help to you or not, because she was really zipping along there and was ahead of me But she said she appreciated it. So that I got haul. And I did get my Ada. I don't remember if I had shown that before. It is, this is on 28 count because this is a big piece. So I thought I would do it on 28 count, gridded white gray Lugana. So that's really tiny, but I wanted it. I wanted the size smaller than what it was on 25 count. So that's why I got 28 count. So that's that one. And it's so pretty. I just love it. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but we'll see. I'm anxious to get these other pieces finished. So that one is that. Giveaways. Okay, I have 2 giveaways. My first giveaways, and I have 130 subscribers, so I'm thrilled about that. I am just thrilled, and it's really hot in here. I should have had my fan on, but that makes noise too. So as soon as I turn the air conditioner off, it gets pretty warm. But it's just loud. So anyway, this is my first giveaway, Flosstube 8, and my first giveaway. So when I see that other Flosstubers have giveaways, they always say that you have to be over 18. And they said that there are trolls out there, so that if they see or hear or read the word giveaway, that in the comments, that's not a good thing. So I'll ask you to not use the word giveaway. And the reason you have to be over 18 is because I would ask you for your address so I can send you this when you win. The winners will be announced next time. And that might be next week when I'm in South Carolina. Maybe I'll have my daughter help me choose the winners with that. It's something that you spin. I think it's YouTube. But I'll figure that one out. So what I am giving away, if you're interested, it is the Gentle Art Floss. It's the Simply Wool, which I will not use, Bayberry and Forest Glade. So you will get both. You will get both. And the word you can use for that is wool. WOOL, wool, in your comments. So that's the first one. And then the second giveaway is a pattern that I bought twice. I'd ordered it, and from Silk Weaver Fabrics, they have it's like a YouTube sale every Friday on YouTube. And I had ordered it, and I forgot that I ordered it, and ordered it again from another company. So that is this one. My favorite things, Sue Hillis Designs. This is also a giveaway. So if you're interested, because I purchased it, I don't need it, I have one. I didn't stitch on it at all since the last Flosstube, or the one prior. I'll get it out again, but for this one, in the comments section, I would like you to use the word stocking, STOCKING, because that's, when I saw that stocking, I had to have it. I just think that's so pretty, and I love the pink. So for this one, use the word stocking. So, yeah. That's that for that. And I will announce the winners my next Flosstube. So that's all I have for now. For me, that's a lot. I did a lot of stitching, and it makes me happy it just helps me to focus on something that's productive instead of always watching TV. And there's a finish about cross stitch that even if it's not fully finished, I can be happy and kind of proud of what I've done. So that's a lot for me. And I do like the 2-day rotation with my whips. So we're at 30 minutes, and that's it for that. I don't want to go too long, but I did want to mention a few things. If you want to hear about life updates, if you don't, that's fine. You can end the video now and move on to your next Flosstube. So 2 weeks ago, I had the shingles vaccine because I have a new doctor, a primary care doctor, who's affiliated with the hospital that I go to. And I'm glad that I switched. I really liked my family doctor, but I felt that at my age, I'm going to be going on Medicare soon. And I just wanted someone from the hospital that my parents had a doctor in the same practice. And what I like about the practice is that many times the doctor would call my mom and dad in the evening. Sometimes it was 7, 8 o'clock to give them the results of their blood work. So that really impressed me. And that's why I wanted to go with this group, because I am older and I do have, there's health issues that come up, as some of you know. And I just wanted someone who would let me know what's going on in a matter of days, rather than wait till the next appointment or the following week. So he told me that I needed to get the shingles vaccine because he said to me, you don't want shingles. So I put it off for a couple months because I had gotten a booster for COVID, and then I got cortisone shots from my back. And then with the shingles vaccine, the company I use for pharmaceutical said they would cover it. And then when I went to CVS, they said that they weren't going to cover it. So then they told me to go through my health care plan. They're not covering it, which is what I did. So I have to send them the information that I went, and I need to be reimbursed. I need to do all that through my pharmaceutical company. So it's things should be easy for people who are senior citizens, and I feel bad for people who are older than me and don't understand or don't have computers. But so anyway, that's that. And but I did get the shingles vaccine, and it affected me the same as the booster. The booster that I received for COVID, it really messed up my digestive system, and that's what the doctors were thinking too. But the shingles vaccine, I had chills, even though it was hot. I had the air conditioner on, and then I would get so cold that I turned the AC off, and it was warm in my place. And so it affected me that way. And for 2 days, I was very fatigued. And of course, the sore arm, which doesn't bother me. It's like, if that's all I get, that's fine. But I was very tired and just kind of stayed at home. I didn't really go anywhere. And then I was okay. So I'm due for another one. You get 2 of them in September. So I'll make sure that I go through my pharmaceutical company and not my health insurance, so that I don't have the hassle of letting somebody know that, I'm paying out of pocket and need to be reimbursed. Oh, I went to the hairdresser. People don't call them hairdressers anymore. They're called salons. And my hair has a natural red tint to it. So, and I don't care for that. So I had to go back 3 weeks after she did my color, and told her to just do brown. And she redid it and did the brown. So it's dark. Which I like, because I don't like the red tint. And she always says to me, women would die for the red tint in your hair. But I just don't care for it. It's real like brashy. It's not, to me, it's not a pretty tint. It's very brash. So I did that, and then a couple weeks ago I was animal sitting. 2 dogs, 3 cats, 2 hamsters, and a snake. The hamsters and the snake I don't do anything with. They're fine. But the dogs and the cats had me busy, so I'm not used to that. So I was tired. I was tired. I was so glad to get home because it's a lot of work. And then, with this heat, it is so hot here. It's been in the 90s like everywhere else, but it was funny this evening when I got home. I run errands, and when I got home, I have a squirrel who lives on the second floor, so I have a squirrel that lives on my balcony in my potted plant that's just fake plants now because I can't have anything real. And I have a bird bath. The birds love it. The squirrel loves it to get drinks. And I took a picture of the squirrel tonight because I knew that he had just gotten a drink because he was laying flat, back legs out, front legs out. And I felt, it's like, oh, I feel so bad because he's probably so hot, but I don't know anything about squirrels, and it's a male because there are no babies out there. So I'm happy about that. He's been on the balcony for a couple of months. So he's not destroying anything, so I'm not bothering him. So anyway, but he had to be hot just the way he was laying there. His legs were just spread out, and he was just watching everything, probably, feeling safe. So that was fun to see when I got home. So I took a picture of that. And I leave on Wednesday to go to South Carolina to see my family, as I mentioned before. They start school this week. Well, my son-in-law does. My daughter starts next week, and my grandson, I'm not sure when he starts, but I'll be spending time with him until he goes to school. So it's a nice getaway for me. I love being there at their house, and if it's not too hot, we'll go to one of the beaches that is there, and I'll be walking every day, which I don't do when I'm here at home because I'm always busy. So I'll be walking every day. They live in a nice neighborhood, and I'm hoping that the heat is not bad anymore. I know for here, Northeast Pennsylvania, they said that on Thursday, the humidity is supposed to be gone, and it'll be in the 80s, and then it'll get a little cooler in the evening. So I hope that's the same case for down in South Carolina. So, like I said, I will come to you from South Carolina next week to let you know what I've been working on. The plan is for me to come home next Friday, which is August the 19th, because I have a shower on August the 20th. So we'll see how that goes. But that's all I have. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. And thank you for commenting. I love reading comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I'll post that in the description box. Or write it in the comment section, because I don't think that I'm missing any anymore. I do believe that I am getting all the comments, and I do respond, because that just brightens my day. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry if I went on and on and on about what I've been doing. I'm sure I missed things. I did have something done recently with an ultrasound, but everything turned out okay, so I was quite relieved. But we keep moving on. So I usually come up, I'm the intuitive stitcher, and I talk about different things. So I want to talk about meditation, because I think that's real important with everything that's going on. you know, sometimes we get sidetracked with everything that's going on, and there are so many things that don't seem fair. So meditation is good for us, and good for the soul, and good for our health. So I don't meditate. I can't sit still, like, and just do nothing. I can't do that. But I do listen on TV. I have on YouTube. His name is Tim Janis, Janis, who has nice music, and he also has hymns. So I will listen to that sometimes, and that is my meditation, listening to hymns. And it just calms me, and sometimes I will cross stitch to that music. When I'm in the car, I have on Pandora the hymns that I like to listen to. It just calms me down, especially when I'm driving, because some people just are in a hurry, and that just calms me down. And it doesn't bother me like I'm driving slower. I like hearing that. And so if you're able to meditate, I think it's good. It's good practice, just to be at peace, mentally, physically. There's books out there. There's YouTube videos on meditation. Try it, especially when you're stressed and you just are so stressed that, you know, sometimes we get confused and we don't know what we're doing. We don't know if we're coming or going. Try it sometime. And if you do, I'd like to hear of your experiences. So until next time, that's all I wanted to talk about. Until next time, I wish everyone well, and stay safe. And if you're in a hot part of the United States, please stay cool. And water. I have been drinking so much water, which I'm supposed to do anyway, but even now, more so than ever, I've been drinking a lot of water. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm wishing everyone a good week. Thank you.